Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, it's always hard to gauge the true worth of Jordan Henderson, as he's not the type of player you can measure in terms of goals and assists. He'll be the brains in midfield, trying to provide the creative input for players up front whenever possible.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Shaw, too strong for his opponent there. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Manchester United, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Cuts out the supply. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nice defending, physical and effective. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of it. Shaw moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Has been cut short. Matheus Cunha. Aim forwards. It's Ouattara. Menu has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now it's Menu. He's got to be at shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he has that sharpness of mind and a clinical edge.
Manchester United make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Jensen. Jordan Henderson. And it's Henderson. Gets into some space. A chance to play it in. He's having a shot! That was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Šeško. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's played forward. And here's the chance to counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Calmly anticipates. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's managed to get free. The keeper has it. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's... There's the shot!
Mateus Cunha usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Jordan Henderson. And it's Henderson. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has been cleared. Heaven gets rid without sophistication. Manchester United are already ahead. The perfect start. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Hit the bar! Sticks it away! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's nice. That does surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Ouattara. Ouattara. Nice physical challenge. Shaw. Ouattara. Matheus Cunha. And that's put paid to a promising move. Heaven, gently done. Now it's great chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Manchester United take the lead. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. The referee's awarded a free kick. Ouattara. And he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Really well manoeuvred. And another try! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Bruno Fernandes. Out to the right. Defending of the desperate variety. Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He is through here. The ball is out of play. Šeško turns and goes back, and a chance! Shifted upfield. There's a probing ball. Oh, red. Nice interception. Aim forwards. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Showing good feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Now it's Menu. And the shot! He's there to get it away. That has been knocked clear. Moved on forwards. Jensen. He's got away. Chance for a shot! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down! So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Matheus Cunha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the counter is on. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's a throw. He is just caressing the ball. Played into the middle. Maguire is there and he can get that clear. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot goes forward. Ouattara. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Henderson. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Henderson. Casemiro. Maguire. Evan. Shaw. And it's played forward. Jensen. That's really well manoeuvred. Evan. Casemiro. And it's Dalot. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Menu. Matheus Cunha. Swings it across. Should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Out of play for a throw. That's aimed into the middle. He can get that clear. Clearly not happy with that. Now who's going to be first to this? Diogo Dalot. That is a brilliant interception. Plenty waiting in the middle. Bruno Fernandes! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Ouattara gets it away. And it's Menu. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Menu actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's run loose here. Ouattara proves just a little bit too strong. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Bruno Fernandes gets a foot in here. Bruno Fernandes shifted upfield. Mathias Cunha. Out to the left it goes. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And that is a little undercooked. Bruno Fernandes, probing pass. Šeško. And he's following up! And that has been clubbed away. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Menu. Real chance! It's a loose ball. And that's a throw. Manoeuvred. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Now it's Ouattara. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Shaw, aim forwards. Tries a measured ball. Only partially clear. Moved on forwards. Casemiro. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Manchester United are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
It's kind of a hard one. They can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And the game has already resumed here. No reported change to either side during the break. Lovely bit of skill. It's a threatening ball. Menu spread out to the left. And it's played forward. And played right into his path. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Šeško clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Moved on forwards. Jensen. Ball's played through. There's the delivery. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Jensen. Jordan Henderson. Oh, it's played into... Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. Šeško wins the duel this time. Here's Valdo. Mathias Cunha! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, let's just consider that one a range finder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
lofted upfield. Shaw cuts it out. Menu. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And here's Bruno Fernandes! And again! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Jordan Henderson. Over to the left. Jordan Henderson. Shoots! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Tries to get it clear. There are a few waiting for it. That's very neat. Goes for a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a mighty effort! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. Clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Matheus Cunha. Menu. Shift. Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Some good work on the right flank here. Played out to the right. Ouattara. Cross goes in there. And reclaimed it in a trice. Henderson played out towards the right wing. And out it comes again. Jensen. And it's Henderson. Here's Nelson. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Dallo, forwards and with intent. It's really well manoeuvred. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's a nicely shaped... Tries a shot!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Casemiro. Diogo Dallo, given the lift of his goal. Looking to break at pace. Jordan Henderson. Aim forwards. Nelson puts a cross in. Diogo Dallo, gently done. Now, what about a counter-attack? Šeško. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nelson. Jensen. And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread. That is lovely. Bruno Fernandes. It's Menu. Diogo Dallo could try cutting inside here. That's going to go a long way. Out for a throw. Now it's Nelson. He's found a way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Nelson. Henderson played out to the left flank. Nelson. So what can they make of this? Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nelson, he is through here. Diogo Dallo does really well to win the ball there. Maguire. Diogo Dallo. Menu. Matheus Cunha. Ball's gone out of play. Cross in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Evan. Bruno Fernandes is onto it in a flash. Oh, great shapes to shoot! Matheus Cunha! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And it's played forward. Ouattara, oh, that's a clever-looking ball. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Jensen, Jordan Henderson, Casemiro wins the duel this time. Chance, surely! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Evan. Menu. Matheus Cunha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gets a good foot in there. Šeško. Plays it out wide. Oh, played through for the wide man. Diogo Dalot. Menu. Oh, this looks sharp. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. That is a great pick out. Takes a shot! Should have put that one away.
I could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he could smile about it, seeing as there are a couple of goals up.
Nelson in acres of space out wide. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't kick out that killer ball.
Menu, Casemiro, Diogo Dalot, Evan, Maguire, oh, shooting chance! That has been knocked clear. Ouattara, played out to the right. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Spectacular save! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Evan. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Henderson. He's having a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Ouattara. Menu shifted upfield. Šeško. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, they could be caught out here. And one more try! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. Cleared away. That'll be a throw. Menu gently done. Šeško! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Jordan Henderson. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Moved on forwards. It's gone for a throw-in. Played into space out wide. Could be danger here. Nelson. And that was very necessary. Jordan Henderson. Now he's got space here. Casemiro gets good distance on it. Jordan Henderson. It'll be a throw-in. And that's that. Manchester United can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth run.